Hi, hi. My name is Pancho Lopez. I am from Mexico City. I live in Mexico City, and I have been invited to the other side now with Diana Soria, and I'm very happy to participate with you. I have a little story about Finland. I went to Finland like 6 years ago for a residency at the Serlachius Museum, and I stayed there for 2 months. I realized how different is the culture between Mexico and Finland, and my project was for drinking coffee. So I have 7 kilos of Mexican coffee, and I went there with my coffee that I received through the embassy of Mexico near the Rex Museum, and I pick up my coffee and I went to Banta, and I stayed there for 2 months. I work with coffee. I like it because it's like something that we use almost every day. We can drink coffee almost every day. People who like coffee understand me, and I am very interested in coffee because I studied journalism. I studied at UNAM, the National University, Universidad Nacional Autónoma de México. I studied journalism, actually. The name is Ciencias de la Comunicación, but specialize in journalism. So I worked for a museum in Mexico for 11 years, creating a department of performance art, and I hold a festival of performance called Performagia for several years, and we met a lot of artists. The name of the performance art festival changed through the time, so it became, after Performagia, it became Transmuted, and then it became Extra. So I have been working with a lot of artists from around the world, and I know some festivals and some places who like performance art. I think that performance is a way to translate an idea into an action using our body like the instrument, using the body like the element to express what you want to say, maybe without words, maybe just with gestures, maybe with movements, maybe with sounds that you create, maybe doing something like drinking coffee. So I think it's very easy to perform when you know what are you doing, when you know that you are doing performance, because it's very possible that you can think that any action is a performance, but it's not. To do performance art, you need to know what performance art is. So I mean, an action can be an action, but not all the actions can be performance. I mean, to be performance, you need to know that you are doing performance. So if I prepare coffee in the morning, I am preparing coffee because I want to wake up and I want to drink coffee. I want to taste the flavor. I want to drink coffee, maybe with a donut, or maybe alone, maybe with milk or with sugar. But the thing is that I know that I am preparing a coffee and I drink it, and that's it. But if I want to use the coffee and the act of preparing coffee and the act of drinking coffee like a performance, then I know that I am going to use it. So I think it's very, very easy to explain. For me, performance art is a way to communicate. It is a way to create images and to create situations. You can speak about something through performance art. You can give your opinion. You can say what you feel and what you think through performance art. For me, performance art is, as I said, is a way to translate an idea. Performance art is um, easy to do, but you have to know what are you doing. You need to have an idea to share this idea with the others, with the people that is coming to see you. You can do maybe performance for yourself, like in your house, like little actions, like rituals. But I think it's better to share. I think it's good that if you are creating an action, you need somebody to see it. You need somebody to feel what you feel, to understand what you are trying to say and explain. So also there is performance art that you can do with technology. So there's a lot of different technologies around us, like this, like the camera, like the screen, is a very useful technology that we use to communicate. So the platforms like YouTube, like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok is a social media that you can use to share with the others what you do. Maybe video performance or photo performance can be a way to communicate as well. In this space, with the other side, we are going to do exactly what I'm saying. I will try to share with you some ideas and some ways to create and to use the technology of the camera to do video performance. So there's no problem with camera you have. It can be the camera of the cell phone. You can use a professional camera, or you can use even cinema, but it's expensive. So I think we can try for the beginning, from the first time, we can try with the camera of the cell phone. So to create a video performance using the cell phone is very interesting because you can edit or you can do a video just in a row, just without edition. So that's what we're going to do. I will try to explain some tools and some ways to do a performance. We will see some video performances and we can discuss which is the best way to create performance with a camera. I realized that performance art is very difficult to do because sometimes you feel shy. So when you can edit, it's very easy because you can erase everything that you don't want people to see. So it's very good. It's not like performance art because performance is live. So you cannot erase, you cannot repeat, you cannot do it again. So you have to do it in front of everybody and you have to assume the critique, you have to assume what happened with you and your body, if it's painful, if it's hot, or whatever, you have to do it in front of the people. But in video performance, not. You can do whatever you want and you can edit, erase, repeat, and change. So it's what we want to do. Mexico and Finland are very different because Finland is very, I felt it very soft and nice and cool, and Mexico is very noisy and crazy and rough. So I think the ways of creating are different, but we can create whatever we want with a cup of coffee. So see you there.